Kurt Kehl, who is Vice President of Communications for Monumental Sports and Entertainment. And Kurt, can you just give us a little background about what you do, overlooking 3 different entities, and what it's like working at Monumental now that everything's merged together?
Sure. Now that Ted Leonte has actually purchased the Wizards and the Verizon Center, kind of having the 3 teams in the building, he kind of felt that I think he needed a little bit more one person maybe in charge of all of his communications efforts. So I've actually worked a lot more closely with Ted in general than I have actually the individual teams, even though there is probably some sort of overlap in some of the things that we do. But from my standpoint, working with Ted and various communications roles as it relates to teams, maybe relates to the arena or some of his other business interests, has been kind of very exciting and fun, challenging, rewarding, and certainly it's kind of something different every day, which is always enjoyable.
So now you're working in pro sports, but you actually started working off in collegiate sports. How important is it to basically just get your foot in the door at any level, and then once you start in the business, you can kind of go pretty much anywhere after that?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially for young people, it's always hard that that first job. You're always wondering, when's it going to come? When's it going to be my turn? Everybody says it'll happen, but until it does originally, I know it's kind of frustrating for young people. But yeah, the important part is just getting your foot in the door, making connections once you do getting your foot in the door, and certainly treating every job like it's the most important thing that's in front of you, so you can kind of build a reputation, build a portfolio, and hopefully it'll set you up to take your next step in your career.
And so right now, playoffs are about to start, the Wizards season's ending, and the Mystics are about to start their season. What is your main focus at work right now, and what are you most looking forward to as the next months happen?
Well, more on the Monumental side, I mean, Ted's still involved with many speaking engagements, so we have a number of things that are coming up or that have just occurred. So there's always any number of those things, and he always does a great job. And it's kind of the hard part is taking all those requests, analyzing them, and trying to determine which is one that A, fits into the schedule, and B, is something that kind of fits in with some of the things that we're trying to do. Certainly, on the hockey side, I'm a huge hockey fan, so anytime the NHL playoffs roll around, I'm happy. And certainly the way the Capitals are playing now, it makes it look like hopefully it'll be an enjoyable long playoff run.
And then just finally, one last question. Why is it important for you to come and speak out to a program like SEME, to talk to a lot of kids looking to get in the business? What's the perks for you as a professional in the sports world?
I remember what it was like, when I was, in college or when I was in graduate school, and, I was trying to get that experience. I was trying to branch out, meet people, and I kind of emphasize with young people, kind of trying to search and kind of find that next, what that next step is going to be for them when they graduate. So if I can come help talk to them, maybe share a few pieces of advice or suggestions or things that maybe I've seen throughout the years that may be helpful, I'm just glad to do it.
Great. Thanks.